Okay, yo, what's good, boys? It's 10 to 9. We're currently watching Man United drawing with Porto. What a game! It's 2-2. So I thought I'd come on, do this in half time. Today was a good day. It was nice to be. Nice to be at the desk for New Stock Exchange Open. Yesterday, obviously, I was out whilst it was going on. However, we still was watching price, but today was actually at the desk, fully focused, locked in. We got a trade. Now, if we wasn't greedy, we would have been paid ourselves, and yeah. But there's a lot of videos from today because a lot of them are time lapses of today's trade. However, for some reason it kept freezing. So we've got quite a lot. So I'm just gonna show you the. It's not gonna be in there, is it? Today. Okay. I think this is where this is the first screenshot. Okay, this is where we just got in. And I'm gonna show you all of this together, but I just want to show you this quick before we break it down. On double speed, can see putting our stop loss, take profit. Look at these lows in our discount fair value gap. And I don't know why I put my stop there when I was using this 1 minute FVG. I could have put it there or there. I did change it. However, look, instantly our TP gets smashed within a minute. We could have paid ourselves there with a decent RR, which is the problem today. Like a day before, thinking about it now, the day before NFP, don't need to be greedy. Literally got a perfect entry, hit TP, 66 ticks. Oh my god. So, Alexa, what's 66 divided by 4?
66 divided by 4 is 16.5.
So a 16.5 move from entry. I'll show you the RR where it would have been. But you'll see that we hit this. We failed to come under this whilst trading. And then I think we stopped trading at about 11:30. Maybe a bit longer. I think a little bit longer. But essentially we got stopped to break even because we made a 5-minute bullish order block, and yeah, we then put stops to full break even. You'll see in the video. I keep my risk open because I don't think price will come up here, or if it does, I think it'll respect it. We've got a very good entry, hence why I didn't go straight break even, because as you'll see, it comes back up to entry, which is fine, taps it perfectly and runs down. You'll see this in the video. But yeah, I could have had literally within like a 2-minute candle, could have paid and been done. Decent RR, to be fair. It was in a discount PDO. We also had this buy. I'll show you both. I'm trying to be quick because of half time. We'll probably do a part 2 potentially. Damn, my charts are messy. Okay, so like I actually said in my Discord, I still think that drawing liquidity would be hit. I put a lot in here, so pause if you would like. So I still believe that the equal lows / yesterday's low will be taken, but if we're not in the trade, then it don't matter. Yeah, we put a lot of psychology talk in there, but as you can see, we did take the equal lows that we talked about. Did we take? No, we didn't take yesterday's low. If anything, that's engineered sell side for tomorrow. So yeah, my charts are messy as hell, but I'm gonna put this in there quick. Okay, cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go over the trade, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna. What do I want to get rid of? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. The hell even is that? How do I do it? So like. Oh, is it? How do I like select? I don't know. I don't really. I mean, it's not that deep. Okay, we'll just delete it. We'll keep. Okay. I mean, I suppose that's not really that relevant. The gap, that can stay there. That can stay there. We just need that on it, really. Okay. So MES, let's show you what we saw. Obviously 9:30. What do we need to mark? Opening range gap from the close to the open. I think that's how you. What the hell? Oh, okay. So that's how you mark that. Another thing that you need to put on your charts is we need to come to electronic trading hours. We need to go to 5 o'clock to 6. Let's go on there. Okay. So, like I explained yesterday, here, not here, this one right here, the close to the open, that's your new day opening gap. As you can see, if you use key times by Ollie, new day starts here. So the close to the open, that's your new day opening gaps. You need that as soon as you start trading. As soon as you start looking, those things need to be marked if they're not already. So we've got our new day opening gap. We've got our opening range gap right here. Now what I'm going to show you is the buy move. So as you can see, 9:30 comes here. We've got this bullish fair value gap right here. As you can see, from half. That's not 9:30. From 9:30 to 10 o'clock. We touch into, we do a little Judas swing into a higher time frame, PD array. We come and fill this opening gap, just like ICT teaches. So how could we have traded this buy? As you can see, price comes down. What do we get? Changes date of delivery right there. So this is our 9:30 to 10:30 lines right here. We get 5-minute changes date of delivery, meaning we can now look at PD arrays. So we get that. We close above, get an immediate rebalance, and I can't really see. I mean, I suppose, when does that close? 5-minute. For me, it doesn't really look like there would have been an entry. Kind of just ran without. What about NASDAQ? Changes date of delivery. Looks like I touched it to the tick. Changes date. As you can see, we come down, click the changes state. We've got this fair value gap, midpoint lines up. Where could you have targeted for this buy? Well, you could have put your position on the midpoint, changes state, or the upper quadrant. So right there, where the stop loss been at the wick of the second candle. Where could you have targeted the rest? The rest right there. Or that new day opening gap, or well, buy side. But day before NFP, you would have want to paid yourselves. You would have either done it at the full or the new day opening gap. So that was the buy setup. There wasn't one on ES unless you marketed. Let me have a look at the 3-minute actually. Let's see. Okay, I mean, you could have used a 3-minute. That one's bigger. 3-minute change instead of delivery right here. We get that tap long on the changes date of delivery. Wick. Stop loss at the wick. Target 50%. Upper quadrant, full quadrant, or new day opening gap. So yeah, that was the buy. From 9:30 to 10:30. Now I'm going to show you the sell that we got into. Obviously we know the macro times from 9. Oh, it's because it's on the it's on the 5-minute. We're just going to move this over now. We've got the 9:50 to 10 macro. And that, go do your research. Anyways, as we can see, we've also got this buy model. Price comes and taps this new day opening gap. We literally get a change in state of delivery. That could have been your wick entry, but I got a mine off a 1-minute IFVG. Stop would have been the wick. So this actually would have hit the equal lows. Oh, what am I doing? Short that. So if we'd have got the entry on just the CSD, would have hit the equal lows, no problem. Not there. Well, I mean, it didn't hit that when we was in the target. So we'd have caught like that. We put that in the Discord just to show as well. Anyways, that would have been the ideal entry right there. However, we didn't get that entry. We could have, because we marked it up. However, our entry, we got the 5-minute CSD. And what we saw was we could have had this entry. However, we waited for 10:20 to 10:30. We inversed this gap. We then pushed up. That was our entry. We went short into the wick above. We originally had our stops here to set the contract, so we should have really kept here, but we made the stops lower. Believe we put it we used it above the wick. Yeah, so we marked out the quadrants of this wick right there. 1 minute time frame. We put our stop loss just above here, maybe even there. And then first TP was here, that hit, and then the equal lows that we called got hit. So I said that, where did I say that? Yeah, so I'm seeing, I said most people would be scared right now. I'm seeing these equal lows, engineered liquidity. I'm watching the game, please. Oh, what a save, Anana. I'm a son. Anyways, yeah, I said most people would be scared right now, but I'm seeing these equal lows as engineered liquidity. As you can see, that got hit. So yeah, I mean, proof that I'm not chatting shit, I suppose. However, yeah, I mean, also look at the precision. It taps the upper quadrant of the wick and then reverses. Because remember, wicks are fair value gaps. Wicks are gaps. Anyways, that was our trade. So yeah, we got in. We got also we got SMT. Sorry, I didn't mean to mention that. So we took yesterday's high. Yesterday's high on Nasdaq. We took that. There you go. So this was yesterday's high, which we was watching. We didn't get that tap. Nas took yesterday's high at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, we was down here. So that's SMT, bearish SMT. And then, yeah, I mean, after we got the SMT, we didn't really need to look at Nas anymore. And yeah, that was the trade. So I'll clean up the charts. I'll make it look pretty. I'll get rid of all these. We'll keep that because that's relevant. That's relevant. We'll actually just make a box here. We'll make this look pretty. Like that. And then we can put our TP to here, because if we had contracts, if we had more than one contract on, this would have literally been a 2-minute trade. This is it really. I mean, just like I said on my get rid of that. We'll keep the most relevant bits on. Oh no, Porto just scored. That's never good, is it? We didn't get entry here. We got entry right there. Oh, we can't even see. Why is it like? Oh no. I suppose that's why. Try and make this look pretty. Also, this is just me making the thumbnail. I don't think it shows you afternoon. Oh, where am I scored? What's this random line? Oh, that's yesterday's high. Cool. Yeah, so also what was I gonna say? I don't even know. What's the 20 minutes? It's gonna be some long ass video. Alright, bet. Say less. Cool. We're gonna put in the executions now. We're gonna speed it up because yeah, no, I've got it's probably 7 videos of me trying to restart the screen record because it freezes. If anyone knows what it wants to freeze, let me know because it keeps happening. It's really annoying. But anyways, I will see you guys in in a bit. You're gonna watch the live executions now and the time lapse. If you don't want to watch that, then just click off. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh no, that's what I was gonna say. I tried to take this on my funded account, but for some reason, I think it said multiple connections or something, sign me out. So when I pressed sell, I thought that I was on my 50k account, and I looked at my funded futures and there was nothing taken, and I was thinking, what? And then I realized that it logged me out because of multiple connections, because I had 2 tabs open for looking at SMTs. So that's a bit annoying, but I'm not really too fussed because we know what we're doing, so we get trades all the time. But yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. Have fun watching the trade execution now, the time lapses, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
And the only thing I've done for the first 6 months of this year was what I promised I was going to do. I was going to teach you exactly how to go in and find these setups and prove to you that they're consistent and prove that you can make real money, not just demo dollars. You can make real money doing it. Not all of you are going to make money every single day. You're going to lose. And guess what? I've proven that losing doesn't really change anything. But if your mindset is not accurate, or not accurate, but right, losing can derail you. And that's why I talk to you like this. That's why I give you these motivational speaks and sessions and kind of like an attaboy, attagirl, that type of thing that, prod you along. Because it's easy to be influenced by short-term adversities, because your friends and your family and your work, and where you pimp your life out for a small amount of money, you spend more time there than you spend with me. So that negative cloud that's always over top of you, the people that are around you, that you hopefully look at them as a support structure, your friends and family, none of them are going to tell you what you want them to say. They're not going to say, you know what, Brian? You fucking deserve this. You deserve this. You've worked your ass off. You've done everything right. If there's anybody out there that deserves this, you do. And damn it, get out there and take it. Nobody's going to do that for you. Your spouse ain't going to do it. So let me remind you for the last time, stop looking to be validated outside of yourself. because they're never going to do it. You need to be your own cheerleader. You are the person that drags your ass out of bed and says it's time to go to work. Period. You do that. Well, guess what? You got to use that same moxie to get your ass out of whatever you're doing when you're not at work. And you have to study. You have to study. You got to pour into this everything. Do it for a year. It's 1 year, folks. 1 year. Why a year? Because you're going to see all the seasonal influences that take place over the full calendar year. That's experience. That's a perspective that you cannot appreciate until you see it. Then you have that going into the next year. And if you journaled, you compare and contrast. When you start a new month, okay, what did I experience last September? What did I experience last October? And what was it like the last 3 weeks of December? And what was it like in January? You're going to have something as a baseline, and you do that every single year. But I'm going to tell you something, folks. Once you have consistency, let me tell you something, what's never going to happen. You're never going to want to talk about what you're doing to your friends and family anymore. You're not going to want to do that because you're going to know right away, these people work. And there's nothing wrong with working, folks. But working folks don't like to see other people get out of that livestock pen. They don't want to be championing somebody else because that would be like taking energy and directing it towards someone else to do well instead of directing it to themselves and for them to do well. So why are you surprised? They're indoctrinated. You're not going to wake them up. You're not going to stir them up by you telling them that you're going to work soft and you're going to learn how to do this and you're going to speculate way more income, way more potential than any other job that you would ever fall into or get degrees with. It ain't never going to be compared. It isn't going to be in the same vicinity, the neighborhood, the zip code. You're not going to get anywhere close to the fucking money that you can make doing this. If that bothers you because I'm using this language, I don't give a shit. Because I'm tired of people tiptoeing and dancing around, boo-hooing that they don't have this figured out yet. What's stopping you? You have it now. It's done. It's on those videos. Study it. You got to work for it. It doesn't mean I watch the videos, so therefore I should know. No, you watch the videos and I tell you what you should be looking for. Then you have to do the work. You have to do that. If you fail, I did not fail you. You failed you. Own it, man. Own it.